Welcome to Leadwave WhatsApp marketing software. To use the software, you need to activate your license using your unique user activation code. Please follow the steps before carefully. First, download the software and install. This is a easy process. After installation complete, you will find Leadwave desktop icon. Click here. Open Leadwave. License the Launch the Leadwave application on your computer. The activation will appear automatically. You will see a user activation code generate the software. Copy this code and this code, your activation code sent me our WhatsApp number. You sent me this code our WhatsApp number, and our team will provide you a unique license for you. You sent me your license code and your name our WhatsApp. Our team will provide you a license. When you get a license, just click I have a license and select offline license. Control B fast and click active license. Activation successfully. Now you use this software easily. All module, text, device, single message, template, contract, bulk message, warm up, opt out management, auto replay, chatbot flow, AI chatbot, call call responder, follow up, recall bot, group gather, manage group, report localization and setting. ধন্যবাদ। Well,
Hello everyone, welcome to Leadway. In the last video, we have seen how to install the main application and Leadwave key generation. Now in this small video today, I am going to show you how to create devices. On the main screen of Leadwave, just click on devices, hit on add device, write the name here and click on create device. When you click on this, it gives you a successful message, and after that show QR code button will be displayed. You just have to click on show QR code. It will display the QR code for you. You just have to go to your WhatsApp, click on these three devices, click on link device, click on link device again and scan the QR code. Once the scanning is complete, it will automatically establish a connection and will give you a success message called connected. There is no limitation as far as the number of devices you can manage. You can connect n number of devices. Okay. So whenever you close the application, for example, I have closed the application and open it again. When you go to devices, this takes about 1 to 2 seconds to establish the save connection on your computer. your device is getting connected on your local computer. It is not generating from any third party server. All the database, all the transaction you are making using this application will be stored locally on your computer. I hope this clarifies how to create devices. I will see you in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In the last video, we have seen how to create and manage devices. In this small video today, I am going to explain you a module called single message. This module, you can test it to send a test message to your customers before generating a bulk campaign. So if you have created a template or if you are planning for a bulk campaign, how this message is going to loop on customer's phone, you can test this by sending message to only one number or a couple of numbers by using single messages. Just click on single message module, select your instance what you are scanned. Either you can write a mobile number here, or if you want to send messages to groups, you can select groups here. So we'll test it both. I will write my mobile number here. I just paste my mobile number here. Just scroll down in the message text. I'll write hi and click on send. Okay, so it has given you the confirmation. If you see on the mobile, it will show you the message has been received here. Okay, so we will test one more thing. Now instead of normal message, we'll try to send a template. So I have copy pasted the number here, scroll down. Instead of text messages, I have selected a template. I have created a template for button. I will select that and click on send. Okay, confirmation, we have got it. Okay, so sorry, so the resolution of my phone is a bag, so that is why it is not looking good, but this is how the button looks. Okay, we also have a provision where you can send the message to single message module in the groups. When you click on groups, it will show you all the groups what you already part of, all you are admin. Select the particular group here. For example, this, scroll down, go to text message, click on paste and select send messages. Okay, this is done. So this is how you're going to use a single message module. The next video, I will explain you how to create templates. Thank you. Welcome to Leadwave. In this small video tutorial today, we are going to see how you can create templates. In the left main menu, select templates main menu. It will show you all the templates you already created. When you click on create templates, it will show you different categories. The reason why we have a different categories, because when you see the list, by looking at the name and type, you'll be able to identify what kind of a template it is. So based on your needs, you have to select the particular template types in order to cater your requirement. And each template type will give you access to set of different forms. For example, when you click on text message, it will allow you only to write the message, that's all. Similarly, if you click on message and templates, it will allow you to write the message plus upload the image here. Similarly, when you click on buttons, it will allow you to write the message, upload the image and add buttons here. In the normal messages, normal buttons, you'll be able to add 3 buttons here. Okay, that restriction you need to consider while creating the business. Okay, similarly, when I click on message plus list, the way we create buttons is slightly different from the way we create list. So when you are creating the list, you have to add sections here and specify each and every information here. Within the section, you can add more rows to cater different requirements. When you click on mixed interactive button, you'll be able to create five different buttons. Leadway is the only application available in the market wherein you can send messages by adding five buttons: two quick replies, one call to action URL, one call to action phone, and copy both. Similarly, we have provision of carousel messages also. In no single application available in the market, carousel messages are going. So the way we create carousel is different than the way we create buttons, list, and mixed interactive buttons. In carousel, we have to add cards. You can add up to 10 cards, and each cards will have a description, a title, description, footer, images, and the URL if you want perhaps. Similarly, you can have 10 different cards. So I hope this clarifies. I hope you'll be able to correct templates in Leadwave now, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Welcome to Leadwave. In this small tutorial today, we are going to see a contacts module. How you can create contact groups, add contact numbers, and there is a number filter also. How can you use that? So in the Leadwave application on the left side main menus, take on contacts, take on new group, give any name. Description is not mandatory. You can write the description if you want to understand what kind of a group that belongs to. Just simply click on create group. This will create a line here. This is a view. Just simply click on there. There are multiple options to add contacts. One is manual add. When you click on that, it will create a simple form. You can write the number here. You can write the email address, company name. These fields are not mandatory. You can create variables here which you can use in bulk campaigns. For example, if you want to track customers' age or customers' anniversary or customers' weight for that instance, so you can add any kind of variables here. Simply click on add contact here. Okay. By default, it will say invalid. You can click on copy paste, just copy paste few numbers and click on add to group. Okay. There is a provision of Excel import also. When you click on this, you'll be able to download the sample here. Save wherever you want to save. And once the contact Excel sheet is saved, just open that CSV, fill up all this information and upload in this application by using input group function and clicking on upload CSV file. Okay, so we are at four numbers. There is a button called verify WhatsApp. You just have to click on that and it will start verifying WhatsApp number. It says profile checked for verified 4 and invalid 0. Suppose if there are invalid contacts, you will be able to take on delete invalid and it will delete all the invalid numbers. In order to verify the contacts, you will have to make sure that one number is connected to the. Okay. There is a option called clean orphan. We have given this option purposely because what happens when you create a contact group and create a campaign, the campaign is in the way, the campaign has not been completed and there are chances wherein you are deleting some contacts. So in that case, what happens? These contacts is not able to delete from the backend because it is still there in that bulk campaign which is already running. So in that case, you have to click on orphaned, ELF orphaned, so that the database is clean and that contact gets deleted from the backend. I hope you understood the contacts book and how to verify the number. I will see you in the next video. Explain how to use bulk messages. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In this video, we are going to see a module called bulk messages. In the last video, we have the word contacts, how to create a contact group, how to add numbers by entering manually, copy pasting and uploading to Excel sheet. We have also seen how to verify numbers using WhatsApp filter. Now, in order to use bulk messages, in the left side menu, click on bulk messages. There are prerequisites to use this module. First is you have to have a device connected to this application, and there is a contact group should be created. So let's go to bulk messaging and let's click on create campaign. If we open a new form wherein you will have to write a name first, you can select multiple numbers also and use it for number rotation. Okay, since there are only one device connected, it is not showing the option of a number rotation, but either you can select text message and write your content manually, or it has a provision to select template and send the template you want. Let's test it by selecting a text message. I just write, hi, this is test message wrong Leadwave. Okay, there are a couple of features here, for example random. So when you press enter and select random, it can add a random number to your each message. For example, if you are sending messages to 100 numbers, and each message, if you want to have a unique message content, you can have this random number. Okay, I'll explain you how this is going to work. There is a spin text you can add. For example, after hi, you can add spin text which says hello, hi, good morning, namaste, sat sri akal. So what it does, for each message, it sends the first greetings. So for first message, it will say hello. For second message, it will say hi. The third message, it will say good morning. If you add a couple of more elements here, it will start sending back. Okay. So since we have only two numbers in the verified contact list, we will not add this. Let's add this and test for it is going to work. In the contact selection option, there is a contact group which is recommended. So we have created a group, we have selected that. There is a provision wherein you can select all verified contacts also. Okay, there is a manual selection also, so it will show you all the numbers what we have here, and you can select multiple options here. So we'll go to contact group which is recommended. I will select this test group, scroll down. Here you have a provision to upload an image. You can send this campaign immediately, or you can schedule it for later. So for example, you can specify the delay times here and specify the time and date we want to send this message to. For a testing purpose, we will send this immediately. Okay, so once it is done, we just have to click on create and send. So we create a campaign and it will start sending it. Okay, now let's check the phone. Okay, so I got hi, hello, this is the test. This is the first option from the spin text. So it says hi, hello, this is a test message from Lydia, and this is the unique number what we added. So if you are sending messages to 100 people, each person will receive this reference number differently. Okay, so this is how it works. Similarly, there are a lot of permutation combination you can use. Either you can, instead of selecting paste, you can select template and select the instance ID and select the contract group and just show this. Just click on create and send. Now, since we have used template, it will show the template what we have sent. Okay, so this is a template we have used. Now, in order to understand the bulk campaign, you also need to understand the setting it has specifically for bulk messaging. Inside the side menu, when you scroll down and go to settings, there is a setting called bulk messaging. Okay, so we need to understand this in order to make the most of bulk messaging module. So first syntax, you can disable or enable it. Random number, I just explained. By default, the random number 50 prefix is RW, but you can write a reference number here. So what it does, whenever you are sending messages to the people, it will add a reference before this test. Okay. Now, if you click on the family or familiar number, what it does, you can add the number you have already saved on your mobile phone. So you have 3 4 colleagues number or 3 4 family numbers, you can add that, and you can create a setting here, send to family numbers after every 10 15 20 50 messages. So what this does is, after these many messages, it will send messages to these numbers you have specified here. Okay, because it is very necessary that we should make sure that number blocking does not happen. So what it does is send messages to your known numbers wherein you have been incorrections in some places. Okay, so scroll down, hook number. Here you can add one number, and all the people who are replying to your bulk campaign, one copy of that reply will come to this number. Then we have sleep timing. You can specify this setting in order to let this know that it needs to stop for 30 seconds after every 50 messages. You can change this setting as per your desire. Now we have a default delivery delay range also, which we saw in the bulk messaging. So if we change this setting here, and if you go to bulk messaging and create new campaign, the default value what we have set in the setting will start displaying here. Okay, so this is how you can use the bulk messaging.
In this video, I will show how to use Warmer. Click Warmer. Warmer tool for WhatsApp account protect selector for BAM from BAN. You select, you create a template name, description optional, a message, one line per line. Hello, how are you? I am good. This type. I'll show edit. I will create a template, 100 line friendly chat, 300 line, 300 line business warm up chat. Click edit and template name, and I will I create this template, but I will create this message. ChatGPT, you click 300 friendly or business chat to businessman or friend, and ChatGPT will provide you this line. Okay, update. Okay, it's easy. Create template name just okay, and then create start campaign campaign name, any name, description optional, and select your device. Minimum 2 device or 3 or 4 device you are also selected. uh, I select 2 device only. And template, no template, I'll select the template. You can also just message, type your message or paste. Okay, I will use template and delay setting, duration 10 minute, create campaign. D1 not started, just click start. When you click start, the campaign start successful. Start campaign successful running. You can show the message from your device or browser. Okay, I will stop it. Now I'll two messages. You see message, how many messages already sent. Okay, 10 messages sent. This 10 messages sent, our another campaign. Click stop. One message sent. Okay, if you wait, your message or more messages you show here. Thank you for watching this video.
Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In this small tutorial today, we are going to see how you can use auto reply. In the left side main menu, you just have to click on auto reply. There are people who understand auto reply and chatbot same module, but there is a significant differences in both the modules. Auto reply is just like a welcome message. When you set up the auto reply, if your customer is messaging on your connected device, any content will trigger this auto reply. However, in the chatbot, it's a keyword specific chatbot flow. So when customer specifically type that content what you specify in the chatbot flow, it will trigger the message. So in this video, we are going to see how to use auto reply. We just have to click on auto reply, just click on create rules. Give any name, select the instance which is connected to Leadwave application. Priority does not make any difference, so you can specify without writing anything. Cooldown period, I'll simply explain you what is cooldown period. Now you have a provision to type the messages here manually, or you can select the template what we already created. For a testing purpose, I'll simply write the message. Welcome to Leadwave. How may I help you? The rule is active. I'll simply click on create rule. Once it is set, whenever a customer is messaging you on this number, this reply will trigger the respect to Amy message. Let's test this. I simply say hi, and immediately I will receive the message from connected number. Welcome to Leadwave. How may I help you? Okay. Now I just mentioned something about the cooldown period. Now in this case, what will happen? If I say hi again, it will again trigger the message. Okay. So you keep on triggering the message whenever customer is messaging you. So to avoid this, there is a setting called cool down period. Okay. So this is specified in the minutes. So if you specify 60 minutes, for the next 1 hour, it won't reply or it won't trigger the auto reply what you have specified. Okay. Let's test this again. First time it has given me a message immediately. Now if I reply again, it is not triggering the message. So this is how it works. I hope you understand how the auto reply works, and I will see you in the next one. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In the last video, we have seen a module called chatbot flow. Interestingly, in Leadwave, there are two different modules. One is chatbot flow and second is AI chatbot. Today in this small tutorial video, we are going to see what is AI chatbot. So AI chatbot works with ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek. Okay, so you go to AI chatbot from the left hand side menu, go to settings first, then add your first AI provider. You just have to click on add your first provider, give any name, select the provider type. We have Gemini and OpenAI. DeepSeek is not there. So I'll select OpenAI. I'll paste my key here and select any one you wanted here. If you have a premium subscription, then select for Turbo or select ChatGPT 3.5. Temperature you can set to by default max token. If you are giving your key to your customers to use, then you can restrict the number of tokens they use per chatbot. To make it active, just click on create. Okay, so the setting is done. When I go to chatbot, you need to create a chatbot here. Okay, now how this is going to work? First of all, you need to make sure that if you are setting for a AI chatbot, there is no chatbot flow or auto reply is configured on the same number. If you are using AI chatbot, use a separate number for it. So let's go to AI chatbot, create a new chatbot, give any name here, select the provider we have added, description you can write anything, and here is the interesting part. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT and give me a random company information to test airbot, name, location, product and services, owner's name, on necessary information. So this is for a test purpose. What you need to do is you need to specify the information about your company, your services, your phone numbers, your location, your owner's name, etc. Okay. So we are using ChatGPT to generate some random information here. So he have created a random information. Let's copy that Let's paste it here. Okay. Now, personality and industry, you can select anything. I'll write friendly here. Keep the industry as general. It has given some notification. Avoid using the same WhatsApp number. I'll explain this in the beginning. Okay. Now I will select the number which I'm going to use. Now you need to specify the triggering keyword. Okay. So I will write start. With click on add. I will write end to end the conversation. The chatbot is active. Just click on create. Okay. Now let's test this. I have a mobile connected here. The trigger word is start. So I'll write start here. Okay. So it has given me a reply. How can I assist you today? If you have any question about Solar Nova Technologies or our products, feel free to ask. So I will write, where is your office? Question mark. So it has replied, our headquarter is located at 4250. Okay, we have created random information. So it has given some broad addresses and details. Give me your contact number. The date has given the contact number. Who is the owner? Okay, so basically, the reason why I have explained you this, you need to fill up all the information pertaining to your magician. What kind of a product you deal in, where is your office, what is your working hours, office working hours, etc. So the more detail you give, the more efficient reply it gives. Okay. So I hope you understood how the AI chatbot flow works, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Hello everyone, welcome back to Leadwave. Today in this tutorial, I am going to explain you about a module called Chatbot Flows. I am feeling very proud to say that Leadwave has got one of the best chatbot ever. It takes care of the chatbot flow by using nodes. What is nodes? I am going to explain you in a little bit. Okay. So whenever you create a chatbot flow, just click on the main menu called chatbot flow and click on create flow. You will have to give any name. You can give description. It is not mandatory. If you want to specify what is this chatbot all about, you can specify the description also. You have to select the instance ID here and write a keyword. For example, in this case, for a demonstration, I'll write help. Okay. So when you scroll down here, you will find a couple of more settings. For example, instead of small letters HELP, if I write H in the capital letters, in that case, you can select match case. So if the customer writes exactly the same way, then only it will trigger. Otherwise, it will not trigger. Okay. So in this case, I'll just simply write the normal case. In the match type, we have contains, exact match, starts with, and ends with. So if we have a word, similar words, but in some variation, you can use either exact match or ends with or start with. Okay, this is as per the requirement. So for a demonstration, I'll keep it default one, which contains. Okay, would-on period is the same like I have explained you in the last video auto reply. So whenever customer keeps sending help, it will not trigger for the minutes which you specify here. Okay. Message delay in second, you can specify 5, 10, whatever you want. So when customer is messaging this keyword, it will not immediately trigger the chatbot flow. It will wait for 5 seconds and trigger. Okay. The flow is active. Now here comes the interesting parts. So in this chatbot, this is the only application in the market which works on nodes. For all the other application, whether it is cloud-based application or Windows application, you just have to write a keyword, type a message, and that message will trigger when the customer types a trigger word. But here in this case, like it says chatbot flow, you can create an entire flow of your customer interaction. Okay, so I'm not going to explain how this is going to work. I'll create one for you, so it will help you understand in a better manner. Okay, so I'll keep adding nodes and I'll try to explain that in the middle. So I'm creating a new node. I'll write name as welcome. I'll keep the node type as message. I'm not going to use template for a demonstration. I'll write. I'll write a message. Thanks for messaging Leadwave. How may I help you? Okay. So this is the first trigger this customer is going to get when it is typing help. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'll simply click on add modes. So this one node is created. I'm going to add another node. I'll write name, and this time instead of node type as message, I'll select question, and I'll ask customer, please mention your name. I'm going to scroll down, and in this exact extract variable option, I'll write main. I'm not going to do anything. I'll simply click on add mocks. I'll create one more node. This time I will select node name as products. I'll select the node type as question again. Scroll down. I mention the name hello curly bracket name, because we are extracting the variants from the last node. Which product are you interested in? Question mark. I scroll down and there is one beautiful option called options. I'll write Leadwave, first option, second option, lead flow. I'm just writing random names, and I'll write WhatsApp API, just for an example. Okay, I'll scroll down. I'll take on add nodes. Okay, so let's test these three nodes first. Okay, before that, before saving this chatbot flow, I'm going to make few changes. I'm going to edit the first node, scroll down, and I'll select next node from name. I'll update. I'm going to come on name, scroll down. I'll select next node as product. I'll update. I'll scroll down. I click on create flow. Okay. Now let's test how this is going to work. I'll open the handset. The keyword what we have specified is help. So I'll write help here. It will wait for 5 seconds because we have specified the delay. Now I got the message. Thanks for messaging Leadwave. How may I help you? I says, I need product. Again, maybe wait for 5 seconds and it will trigger the second node. Please mention your name. So I write Rahul. Immediately after 5 seconds, it will mention my name and it will give me a couple of actions. Okay. So this has sent the buttons Leadwave, lead flow, WhatsApp API. Okay. So this flow is going to be never ending. So now I have created three buttons Leadwave, lead flow, WhatsApp API. So what we can do, either we continue this flow in the same chatbot flow, or you can create a new chatbot flow by entering the keyword as Leadwave. So what happens when customer selects option Leadwave? Immediately this chatbot flow will start to break. Okay, isn't it amazing? So let me explain a couple of more things. Apart from message and question, there are two more motives, which is action and condition. When you select action, you will be able to send this information to a webhook, or you can send email, you can save this data, you can transfer this to some other API, or you can add delay. Okay, so we have specified the delay while creating the chatbot, that is true. But apart from that, if there is a case wherein you need to wait little longer to analyze the information from the backend, you can add the delay also. Okay, when it comes to send email, I'll have to go to the setting from the main module, and I'll have to configure the email settings and create email templates here. Okay, so how this is going to work? If you have a business which provides real estate services, so if someone is inquiring with you about a project, so immediately after this entire chatbot flow, you can trigger them a mail which has a quotation of the property. Okay, so there are a lot of permutation combination you can use to create this kind of a chatbot flow. This is an amazing feature. In no single application, whether it is a Windows application or a cloud-based application, will find such. In fact, there are 90% official WhatsApp API application does not have this kind of functionalities. So explore this and you will love it. I hope you understood the glimpse about chatbot flow, and I will see you in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In the last video, we have seen how to use call responder. The next module which I'm going to explain you in this video is follow-up. There are a lot of cases wherein businesses who provide product and services, they interact with customer who says he will take some time to think whether he is interested in buying your services or product. So there are the chances wherein he might say, please remind me next week or next month. In that case, most of the people keeping these details on Excel sheet or a Google sheet. So in the Leadwaves, we can create a follow-up message and system will automatically send message to these people on the time and date we have decided while creating the follow-up. How this is going to work? In the left side main menu, click on follower, simply click on create follower. Here also there is a create visit. You have to have a established connection with the Leadwave application. Just create a create follower, give any name, priority and categories. These are not mandatory. You can set it as per your requirement. Select the device which you want to use to send them a reminder. Select the number of your customer who you want to send message to. In that case, 726110348. I want to send message to this number on specific day and time. Okay. I will write my name here. Or you can select the contact list. This will display all the contact lists you have uploaded in Leadwave. Either you can select text messages or use template. I'll just simply write text. You can add name also. So as for a testing purpose, I'll simply write a message. This is with reference to our discussion on buying a Leadwave application. This is a follow-up message. Please let me know if you have decided on this. Okay? Question mark. I'll close the sentence. Now I can specify the date and pen here. Okay. Suppose if I want to send this on 7th day after tomorrow and at 10 a.m. in the morning, so I can select the time and click on follow. There is a provision where you can click on advanced options and make it a recurring message. So if there are any cases which requires constant follow up with that customer, then you can select this option, make this a recurring follower, and you can select the pattern wherein it says daily, weekly, monthly, or custom. Okay. So this is how you are going to create a follow up. Now I won't be able to, I'll just disable this. Okay. So this is how you are going to create a follow up. I hope you understood and I will see you in the next video. Hello everyone. Welcome to Leadwave again. In this small tutorial today, we are going to see what is call responder. The Leadwave application from the left side submenu, click on call responder, click on create rules. Now let me explain you what exactly it does. Okay, so I just have to give a name here, select the session you want to use. Now if you see the call type to respond to, there is received call, missed call, outgoing call, rejected calls. Why they're asking? Because it triggers message based on these call events. For example, if I select only received calls here, responsibility you can specify as it is, and if you write a message, thanks for calling Leadwave, you just spoke to Rahul. Okay, and click on create rule. What it does, whenever someone is calling on your mobile number to this connected number, once the call gets disconnected, automatically this message goes to the caller once the call is disconnected. Okay, similarly you can create a call responder for missed call also, outgoing call also, rejected call also. One firstly I have only one number, so I won't be able to demonstrate this in by showing my mobile screen, but just wanted to understand the call responder triggers message based on these call events: received, missed, outgoing, rejected. I hope this clarifies, and I will see you in the next one. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwave. In the last video, we have seen a module called follow and we understood how to use that. Now in this small video today, I'm explaining you a wonderful feature called module called recall bot. Now, most of the people who are working in this industry, he's a freelancer, he has a small scale company, or he work for some software development company. They do not have privilege to have a personal assistant who reminds you of something. Okay, so follow up messages module will help you send a reminder message to customer who probably is interested in your product. But apart from that, there are a lot of things which needs constant reminder. For example, if your customer says, call me tomorrow. So for that purpose, you won't be able to use a follow-up module. In that case, recall bot will help you. Now, how this uh, application or module is going to help you in that, you will see in this video. Go to recall bot. it has a warning that use a dedicated WhatsApp number for recall bot. Avoid using the same number in auto reply chatbot flow or AI chatbot or any other modules in this application so far. Okay. So you go to recall bot module, select the instance ID. First, you have to configure your AI API settings. Just click on that. I'm selecting chat GPT. I'm writing my key here. I'm copy pasting my key here. I'm enabling this application. I'm clicking on save. Okay. The recall board setting successfully saved. Now you just have to see how this is going to work. Okay. For example, let's open my phone screen. This is my screen and this is the number I have scanned in a recall bot. So I will simply write remind me to call Rahul in 1 minute. We won't replace this, so I'm writing 1 minute. You can write anything. You can write remind me to call Rahul tomorrow at 5 p.m. or next week at 5 p.m. anything. Okay, this is just for testing, so I'm writing remind me to call Rahul in 1 minute and I'm just sending this message. So what recall what will do, it will automatically send a message which will say perfect, will remind you to call Rahul is logged and loaded for 7:18. Now it's 7:17, so it'll remind me in the next 1 minute. Okay, so we will wait and we will see the reply and then we'll continue. Okay, so after a minute it gave us the reminder. So this is how it works. So you can utilize this module to make this as your personal assistant. So I hope you understood the recall board and I will see you in the next one. Hello everyone, welcome to Leadwaves. In the last video, we have seen a module called bulk messaging. I have explained how to use bulk messaging modules to send bulk messages by using Leadwave. Now in this video today, I am going to explain you how to use opt-out management. This is a very crucial module because what happens when you start sending bulk messages to your customer or unknown number, it is sometimes very annoying to the customer. So they start reporting your number. So it results in the number getting blocked. So we have made a provision in Leadwave wherein we can add a simple button called unsubscribe in your bulk messages. If people do not wish to receive any more messages from you, they can simply click on unsubscribe and opt out of your messages. So next time when you create a bulk messages, this message will not go to these people. How it is going to work? We will create a small test here. We will create a template first. I'll add a simple button. This is just an example. You can use it as for your requirement. So I'm writing if you wish to opt out from our messages, please click the button below. And we will add only one button which says unsubscribe. Okay. We will just click on create templates and we will send this. I will just select the instance ID. I'll write the number here. I'll select template. I'll select unsubscribe button and I'll click on send. Before that, let's check the phone is connected or not. Okay. So the phone is connected. I'll simply click on send. Okay. I have received the button here. So what I'm going to do is simply click on unsubscribed. Okay, so after getting on unsubscribe, I have received the message, you have been unsubscribed from our messages, please subscribe to our backup. Okay, so when customer send subscribe, they will remove from the opt-in messages, opt-in list. So I hope you understood this, and I will see you in the next one.